54th Annual Merrimack Santa Parade. Good news is that there's only a 10% chance of precipitation. And it looks like the weather has kept the crowds down a little bit, so if we all huddle together under this tent, maybe we can stay dry. But I think a 1 hour parade will be just about sufficient to get us through the day. And let's enjoy it. The theme this year is Christmas Memories. The parade's always held on the first Sunday in December. It's rare that it falls on Thanksgiving weekend. Keeping with the theme this year, Christmas Memories, I hope some of you were able to delay returning to school to be with us today and relive some of your early Christmas time memories. I'm Bob Harrington. My friend Kenny O'Keefe and I are going to be announcing the parade. We have Robin O'Neill up here, a sound engineer. She's with Kristen B. and Robin O'Neill Entertainment. We also have Bob Fowler from Channel 12 and Chris LaCory from Channel 18. They're going to be taking videos of the parade, which we're starting to show this week and be showing on those channels right up through Christmas Day. We're on a flatbed provided by Edgemont Fuels. Participants have been lining up at the Sweetser School for the last couple of hours. At 1 o'clock, they begin to move down Church Street toward the square, then up West Main Street to Union, and then disband at the Donahue School. Merrimack Girl Scout Troop 66783, led by Jen Marden and Ellie Janelli, will be collecting non-perishable food and paper goods along the parade route today. Donations are being collected to help refill the food pantries at Merrimack Senior Center and our neighbor's table. Food pantries become very depleted this time of year, and these worthy organizations thank you for your thoughtful donations. In case you don't have any of these items on you today, you can always drop them off at the Senior Center. Also, Merrimack Lions Club, Merrimack's oldest charitable organization, is selling hot dogs, popcorn, cocoa, and coffee at its stand, located in the square in front of the Perry Law Office. They'll also be selling boxes of popcorn along the parade route. Please help them raise funds for their charitable activities. Santa will be greeting children at the fire station next Saturday, December 7th, from noon to 3 p.m. Free refreshments will be served by the Merrimack Fire Department couplings. Santa will be on a sleigh for children to tell them what they'd like for Christmas and to get a free photo with him. They can write him a letter there and snack on homemade cookies and cocoa. The photos will be available for pickup on Sunday morning and for the following week at the fire station. That's sponsored by the Merrimack Fire Department couplings. It's a great time and a great photo opportunity. At the Merrimack Public Library, the events calendar for this month include holiday concert on Thursday, December 5th from 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. Enjoy the sounds of the season with a cappella group Poco Amare. Formed in 2002, this smaller ensemble group is part of the larger Amare Cantare Chorus based in Durham, New Hampshire. This free concert is family-friendly and open to the public. And then on December 10th, which is a Tuesday, there's a gingerbread house workshop. Each child will create their own unique gingerbread house using a milk carton, graham crackers, royal icing, and plenty of candy for decorating. A $2 materials fee per child will be collected when you register for the program. Registration began November 18th, so call or stop into the library to join in that fun. There will be 2 sessions available for different age groups, one from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. for ages 3 to 6, and then at 4 to 5 p.m. for ages 6 and up. And kids, if you'd like to send a letter to Santa, clearly address your envelope to Santa Claus North Pole, and be sure that your name and address are very legible if you'd like Santa to reply. Give the letter to your postman or drop it off at the Merrimack Post Office. We'd like to congratulate Manager Francisco Freyas, who will be celebrating his first anniversary this month as the new manager of the Merrimack Light and Water Department. The Light Department, as you know, provides the beautiful lighting at Kimball Park at the corner of West Main and Union Streets. Santa will be appearing in a sleigh at the park at 4:30 p.m. this afternoon, so that children can tell him their Christmas dreams and desires and have their pictures taken with the jolly old elf. Santa will remain at the park for as long as there are children there who want to whisper in his ears. We'll continue with more information after this interlude. Merrimack Fire Department, Chief Ralph Spencer, Sergeant Steve, thanks Dave. Thank you to the Merrimack Fire Department for all their help. We're the patron saints of the Merrimack Santa Parade for all these many years. Thank you for everything you do. Chief, Larry. Engine number 4, Merrimack Fire Department. There is engine number 1 of the Merrimack Fire Department. Entering the square. Entering the square. Power. 100-foot power truck. Now entering the square from our neighbor Amesbury, Massachusetts, is engine E3. Thank you, Amesbury, for coming today. Engine E3 from Amesbury. Followed by another truck from Amesbury. Number 1, put the ladder truck. Amesbury's ladder number 1. Thank you, Amesbury. All the way from Newbury, Massachusetts. Newbury's ladder truck number 1. Protection number 2. Sorry, must have 2 of them over there. Followed by Byfield Fire Department. Here we have ladder number 1 from Byfield, Massachusetts. Thank you, Byfield. Merry Christmas. Next we have, what is this? Whitney, Southampton Fire Association raffle, into the wind. John Deere. Now we have West Newbury coming over the bridge. You want to remember Kenny Fowler. Ever ready, always willing. Thank you, West Newbury. And we have the West Newbury Power 28 truck. That was a year ago. Next we have engine number 1 from the Glasgow Fire Department. Thank you for coming. Now we have Groveland, Massachusetts, engine number 1. Now we have Kingston, New Hampshire, engine 3. Following engine 3 from Kingston, New Hampshire is Bob Mason, his 1929 Ford A Coupe. Bob is up from Amesbury. Next we have 1937 Ford pickup, driven by Bob Henderson. Bob wishes everyone a Merry Christmas. Hey Bob, Merry Christmas. Next we have 1940 Ford sedan, driven by Charlie Hall. Hey Charlie. Now we have a 1956 Chevy Bel Air, owned by Jim Dion. Next we have a 1928 Ford Tudor sedan, owned by Jack Sanborn.
We don't have a card on this one. Oh, that's this one here. That's not it.
Oh, yes it is. 1929 Ford station wagon. Well,
That's it. This one right here.
That's his wagon then.
Yeah, that's that one that just went by.
Okay, I didn't. Okay.
This is this
Now
one.
we have a 1967 Mercury Cougar, driven by Lisa and Dave Varone. Now we have a 1966 Studebaker Daytona, owned by Eric and Louise Lingerman. Eric's grandfather bought this brand new in 1965 and passed it on to them. Ernst and June Werrick. Now we have a 1963 Corvair Spider, owned by Jeff Hennessy. He's accompanied by his girlfriend, Maureen Roach. Hi, Maureen! Now we have 1955 Ford Fairlane Rick car. It's owned by Rick and Carol Silvers from Salem, New Hampshire. It's a great day with the grandkids. They're missing 2. Maybe next year.
That's it.
Now, Merrimack Police Department with Police Chief Eric Shears. Thanks for your help today.
Nothing the police, it's just the harbor master.
We also want to thank Betty and Steve Scotney for organizing the entry cars today. We also thank the state police for joining us in the parade today. Nice contingency. Before I recognize these guys in your rearview mirror. And thank you for coming up from the Amesbury Police Department and the Essex County Sheriff's Office.
Newburyport Harbor Master
And
is the boat.
they're followed by the Newburyport Harbor Master. It's a special operations vehicle from Salisbury Police. Newburyport Public Safety, Newburyport Harbor Master. Thanks for coming.
I'm not sure. There's supposed to be horses in between here, but
Maybe they wouldn't come. Let's see.
there's- those aren't there. The horses, I think this is the Daisy Group.
No. Over budget. Mud racing. Is this a Daisy Troop? Is this a Daisy Troop? Daisy Troop 68003? Is that you? No? And the monster trucks. Oh, you're with the monster trucks? Okay. They're perennial favorites, the monster trucks. So, looks like they're probably in order. Look at this. Asphalt sucks. Trucksgonewild.com. Wicked over budget, Barrington, New Hampshire. Cool. Vermonster 4x4.com, the antagonizer. Use a rope ladder to get up there. GoDeepMud.com. Is this the Is this the Merrimack Selectmen? These are the Merrimack Selectmen, Harold Lloyd, Laura Mailman, and Rick Pinciaro. Is that your Saturday night car, Rick? Thanks for your help.
Do you have anything on the color guide?
This must be the color guide.
Yeah, do we have
Yep,
anything
we
on
don't
it?
have anything on it, no?
We got that.
Okay, before we were interrupted, we were talking about lighting the town Christmas tree. The countdown to lighting the town Christmas tree will begin promptly at 5 p.m. today at the Kimball Park at the corner of West Main Street and Union Street. And Santa will be appearing there at 4:30. And this will all happen even if the weather is uncooperative. And before and after the tree lighting, the Merrimack Light Department will provide free refreshments to all. And the Merrimack Couplings will be dedicating a park bench at Kimball Park today in the memory of Doc Floyd. Here we have color guard. And Kathleen O'Connor Ives, our newest state senator. Thank you for coming. Nice to see you.
Grand Marshal.
And now we have approaching the square, Grand Marshal Geraldine Jerry Wallace. Jerry's been a Merrimack resident since the day she was born on May 27, 1926, to Ella Foster Powers and Agnes Haskell Powers. Jerry married Townie Wilbur Webb Wallace in 1946, and she still lives in the house she and her husband built in 1957. Jerry's the mother of Dave, Deborah, and John, and the grandmother of David Jr., Shadrach, Zachary, Andrea, Jacob, and Christopher, and she's the great-grandmother of 7. Jerry appeared in more than 20 Santa Parade musicals. For 14 years, Jerry operated Wallace's kindergarten in Merrimack. She then served 14 years as treasurer of the town of Merrimack. Her current occupation is having coffee with friends every morning, weekdays at Merrimack Country Market and weekends at Common Grounds. Jerry's riding in a beautiful new Chevrolet donated by Amesbury Chevrolet, Amesbury, Massachusetts. And sorry, Jerry, you don't get to keep the automobile. Hopefully they'll at least give you a ride home after the parade. Congratulations and thanks for being our Grand Marshal this year. Now we have the Junior King and Queen. Keegan Como is the Junior King. He lives at Heath Road, Merrimack, where he's lived all of his life with his parents, Phil and Kristen Como, and his sister McKenna and dog Charlie. The Comos have lived in Merrimack for 13 years. He's a sixth grader at Donahue Elementary School in Mr. Gaffiti's class. Favorite subject is math, and favorite pastime is hockey, where he plays right wing for his team. Junior Queen is Megan Bean. Megan Bean lives with parents Maureen and Timothy Bean, sister Sarah, fifth grade at Donahue. Dog Rex, and have lived on Orchard Street, Merrimack for 10 years. She's a sixth grader at the Donahue School in Miss Gaffiti's class. Her favorite subject is reading and enjoys playing field hockey and softball. This year's Santa Parade is dedicated to the memory of Dorothy Cloyd. In 1948, 4 couples put together a small parade with a Santa and sleigh and a small car, starting at Donna Rita Kimball's barn on East Main Street, next to Skip's, and went on to the square and back. It became a tradition which brought joy to hundreds of thousands of spectators and participants, and which we're still enjoying today. Dot was the last surviving member of that core group. She and her husband guided and diligently worked the success of the Merrimack Santa Parade for decades. And I'll talk more about Dot later. Now we have...
North Andover Band.
We have those.
Put a card on them.
Welcome to the North Andover Scarlet Knight Marching Band from North Andover High School with 100 participants, directed by Chris Nelson and Matt Nignos, led by Kevin Varga, Garrett Holman, and Anna Saragamano. They play second in the NESBA Championships, and they'll be performing at Disney World April 2014. Let's give them a nice big welcome. North Andover Scarlet Knight Marching Band. North Andover Scarlet Knights Marching Band. They're followed by the Christmas Giddy-Ups, 4 horses.
There's the Londonderry one.
I think this is Daisy Troop.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Giddy-Ups, for coming today. Hope the weather's not too tough on you.
Oh, that's the martial arts. Do you have anything on the martial arts? That one there,
Yep.
I guess. Yep.
Daisy Troop. I don't think we get that.
You said they're next, right?
I think they were out of place.
Huh. Oh, because they're collecting.
They should have been right after the horse.
Thank you, Giddy-Ups. Waste management. Thanks for your contribution to today's parade. The Highway Department appreciates that effort. Now we have Ocasio's True Martial Arts. Experience the difference. They are in Haverhill and Plasko, where they have their dojos. teach and practice self-control, courtesy, perseverance. What else you got? Indomitable spirit, integrity, courtesy, modesty. Nice. Thanks for coming today.
This might be the Daisy Troop. I think they were out of place. I can't tell.
Merrimack Daisy Troop, 68003. Hi, girls. Thanks for participating today.
This is the orange leaf.
And this is the orange leaf. Anytime Frio. Any samples? We got a lot of potential customers here. Coming up into the square now is the Professional Firefighters Bagpipe Band. Let's give them a nice welcome. Professional Firefighters Bagpipe Band. We talked earlier about the food pantry donations, and I know probably not many of you have cans or paper goods on you, so again, if you don't have them to donate today, feel free to drop them off at the senior center so they can help refill their pantries. Thank you for your help. Thanks for your generosity. Troop 13 girls working hard to support Merrimack by doing community service. They're the only troop in this area to earn the Bronze Award. Thank you for donating food for seniors in Merrimack this holiday.
It's this one here.
And this is representing the Transformation Salon and Day Spa in Merrimack, Massachusetts. Good day for that. They're followed by Girl Scout Merrimack, Girl Scout Troop 63105. Now we have the Georgetown Royal Lancer Marching Band from Georgetown, Massachusetts High School. They have 60 participants, directed by Anthony M. Messina. Georgetown Royal Lancer Marching Band will be going to Disney. They'll be marching in Disney World April 2014. Georgetown High School Band is followed by the Junior Girl Scout Troop number 62130 with 14 girls marching today and some adults. Looks like about 14 adults too.
Oh, Whittier Tech.
What do you
Anything on
think? You
Whittier?
got something on them?
I don't have anything on them. Nothing in there. Want me to hold up?
Nothing on that, nope.
Now we have Whittier Tech's float, Sandy Claus is coming to town.
So,
Thanks for coming. We always enjoy your float. Excellent. Sandy Claus is coming to town. Now we have season's greetings from Kathy's Tumbleweeds Performance Team. It's a dance studio. Must be a singing studio too. I don't see any dancing going on there. Hi, Tumbleweeds.
just the tumbleweed, thank you.
Thanks for coming, Tumbleweeds. Merry Christmas. Now we have the Middlesex County 4-H Fife and Drum Band. Please give them a nice big welcome. Always a favorite here at Merrimac's Anna Parade.
On this one here, mentioned that they can start signing up today.
Where?
Online, I think he said, yeah.
Thank you, Fife and Drum. 4-H, Fife and Drum Band. They followed the marching group from the Merrimack Softball League. You can start signing up today. Spring's right around the corner. www.merrimacsoftball.com. Sign up today. They're thanking their coaches. Nice thought. Now followed by the Cora Log Rollers from Cora Shrine, Louis Domaine. They were first formed in 1989. They have 12 to 16 participants, depending upon the season, I presume. It's directed by Dana Brown. And we want to congratulate the Cora Log Rollers for being voted Best Parade Unit at the 2013 Northeast Shrine Convention. Thank you for coming, Cora Log Rollers. Congratulations. Cora Log Rollers, Cora Shrine, Lewiston, Maine. Girl Scout troop might be out of order.
Oh, okay.
But that's all right. Thank you, Cora Log Rollers. Nice to see you again. See you next year. Bye. And now we have our neighbor's table from Amesbury, Massachusetts. The truck's being driven by Jim Smith, who's been a driver volunteer for 13 years.
What's that say?
They serve Wednesday meals to about 150 people every Wednesday. They also have a food pantry in Amesbury and Merrimack. Thank you, James. Merry Christmas. Good work. Keep it up. You knew you had to retire, right? So you have plenty of time for this. Jimmy Smith, our neighbor's table. Next we have the Newton Girl Scout Troop 13976. With 12 to 15 girls in the float, and they're providing us with some nice Christmas music as well. Thank you for coming. Neighbors to the north. Next we have Newton, New Hampshire Cub Scout Pack. It's pack number 91, again from Newton. And Jim Bush is the leader. That's true, Jim Bush. Thank you for coming. Entering the square now is the London High School Marching Lancer Band and Color Guard from Londonderry, New Hampshire. They're being sponsored by the Merrimack Savings Bank. They were first formed, I don't know when it was first formed, but they have 260 participants, directed by Andy Susi and Serge Beaulieu. Drum majors Joe Conti, Danielle Souza, and Becky Walker. City for the second time. In April, they performed at Walt Disney World Studio and Universal Studios in Orlando. Over the years, the Lancers have marched in the Pasadena Tournament of Roses Parade in California 4 times. And in 2008, performed on the Great Wall of China. Next March, they will appear on the St. Patrick's Day Parade in Washington, D.C. on Sunday, March the 16th, 2014, and the next day in New York City. Thank you for coming, Londonderry High School Marching Lancers. Always a pleasure.
I don't think the Moose Lodge is in here. This looks like the truck with a... Should be the Moose Lodge.
That might be the,
But it might be that.
okay, I have something on Twin Cedar here.
Okay.
33.
Twin Cedar Farm? Thanks for coming. Nice to see you. Twin Cedar Farm from New Hampshire. They were first organized in 1993. I want you to welcome Blair and Ben, 2 Belgian draft horses. They're being driven by Ryan DeFazio and directed by Vinny DeFazio.
This is the Moose Lodge is behind them.
Thanks for coming. Looks great. Twin Cedar Farm, our neighbors to the north. Next we have a float. Unless I miss my guess, that would probably be the Moose Club. Hello, it is, I'm right? This is from the Moose Club Lodge 1601 in Chapter 307 in Newport in Merrimack. And they enjoy doing community service and helping children at Moose Heart and seniors at Moose Haven. Is that true? Stop by the lodge and check us out with the Grinch.
Wonder if they're not here.
So to get back to that tree lighting, the light department workers also wanted me to remind you that they'll be collecting toys for tots up to December 17th in the light department office. The toys should be new and unwrapped and can be dropped off 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. And that's up until December 17th. They're also collecting $5 donations to dedicate a bulb in the town tree. All of those donations will be given to the Merrimack Santa Committee to help defray the cost of the Santa Parade and all the other seasonal activities sponsored by the Santa Committee. And again, if you've TiVo'd the Pats game, after the parade you'll be able to fly through the commercials, finish the game, and be at Kimball Park for the tree lighting ceremony. Remember, Santa will be there at 4:30? And the actual countdown to lighting the town tree will be at 5 o'clock, and they're very prompt. And while we're thinking of it, since the early 1950s, Santa Claus and his reindeer have visited every street in Merrimack on Christmas Eve. Santa's ride will begin this year at 4 p.m. on Christmas Eve. The route he'll be following is posted on www.merrimack01860.info. When you go to that site, click on the Committees tab, then Santa Parade Committee, and then you can access the street-by-street routes for the first half of the ride and the second half of the ride. You can also track Santa on Christmas Eve by going to www.merrimacpolice.org and click on the Track Santa on GPS tab. Then you can find out where in Merrimack Santa is in real time. That link will be activated Christmas Eve. If you have trouble accessing the information, ask your kids for help. If you don't have kids, ask your neighbor's kids for assistance.
Port Church, you can.
Here we have the Merrimack Port Methodist Church and their float. Thank you for providing a float for today's parade. Now, we have the Sax Pack, a perennial favorite here in our parade from Merrimack, Massachusetts. Down Home Getting Down, directed by Ron Hohen. There are 4 participants. Ron Hohen, baritone sax, Ron DiCarlo, tenor sax, Larry Pasco, alto sax, and Greg Lyon, soprano sax. They were formed in 2001. And I think, have you been at every parade here since 2001? Wouldn't be a parade without you. Merry Christmas. Now we have the Groveland Girl Scout Troop 75154 with 12 children marching. 12 children marching. Thank you for coming. Merry Christmas. And now there's some beautiful Newfoundland dogs. Where are the dogs from? Newfoundland Club of New England. Beautiful, thank you. Now we have something new today. I think it's new at the school too. It's the Pentucket Mallet Ensemble from Pentucket Regional High School. They have 8 participants, directed by Anthony Beatrice. You want to stop and play? Excellent. Thank you very much. Wonderful. You can find out more about the Pentucket Mallet Ensemble at www.pentucketmusic.com. Now we have representation from the Salvation Army. Salvation Army of Haverhill, Commanding Officer Lieutenant Hardy, Emergency Disaster Truck, and they brought some bell ringers, junior soldiers, a Tim Brown Brigade. This group has been serving Merrimack Valley for 126 years. Merry Christmas and thank you.
I don't know what this is. These two are out of place. I don't know if that's Stewart Realty or if that's the Aintree Children's Theater. They were out of place, that Salvation Army.
Is this Kathy Manella? Is this Kathy Manella's boat? Very nice. We could use a boat today. Season's greetings from East Coast Flight Craft Incorporated, Kathy Manella. Happy holidays, Charlie Brown. Is that John Poor? Merry Christmas, John. Thank you for coming. Now, where are you guys from? Merrimack? Is this Girl Scout or Brownie? Merrimack Girl Scout Troop 62141 marching right after that float. Now we have Shared Living Collaborative. Got to hear there are too many horses here? Ah, my goodness. You take those to bed with you at night, keep you warm in the winter? So today's a 3-horse night. Look at those mini horses, that's great. That is beautiful. The Merrimack Shared Living Collaboration. Hello, thanks for coming, Merry Christmas. There's something, huh? Merry Christmas.
Do you have anything on the
Oh,
band?
we'll get a lot on Pentucket
Yeah.
here. Must be the high school.
Now we have the Pentucket Regional High School Marching Band, sponsored by the Haverhill Bank. This Pentucket Regional High School Bank was Pentucket Regional High School Band. It was first formed in 1955. They have 65 participants, directed by Anthony Beatrice. Now, the senior drum major, Ryan Dymack, performed in the 2013 All-National Concert Band in Nashville, Tennessee. Quite an honor. Thank you, Pentucket, for coming. Give a nice big hand to Pentucket Regional Marching Band. Kentucky Regional High School Marching Band, Merry Christmas.
That's it?
One more, a big one.
The big one, right.
Always enjoy it. Thank you, guys. www.pentucketmusic.com. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's give a big Merrimack welcome to the man of the hour, the man of the day, the man of the season. Approaching the square is Santa Claus. Woo! Remember, Santa will be visiting every street in Merrimack Christmas Eve. www.merrimack01860 info. All the information you'll need that night. Track Santa live on GPS provided by the Merrimack Police Department. I want to thank everybody for participating today. Merry Christmas, Santa! Santa will be at the fire station next Saturday, 12 to 3. Sponsored by the Merrimack Couplings. Oh, Santa! See you Christmas Eve, every street in town. And Santa will also be appearing at 4:30 Kimball Park tonight at the lighting of the Merrimack ceremonial tree. We especially appreciate everybody sticking around to watch this today. The weather's not the best. And if you want to see it under drier conditions, it'll be on channels 12 and 18 local channels throughout the holiday season. The O'Keefe family, the Harrington family, and the Merrimack Santa Parade Committee want to thank you all for coming today. We enjoyed your participation. See you again next year. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. See you once a year now, huh?
Yeah, I do.